What if I told you the biggest advantage in investing doesn't belong to people with more money, but to people who start small the right way? And almost nobody truly understands what that right way means. Imagine two friends, Arjun and Ravi. Arjun keeps waiting. He tells himself, I'll start investing when I have 1 lakh rupees. Then it will actually matter. Ravi, on the other hand, starts with just 500 rupees. Months go by and Ravi barely earns anything, maybe 100 or 200 rupees. Arjun laughs and says, see, that's exactly why I didn't start. It's pointless. But 3 years later, something unexpected happens. Ravi is no longer investing 500 rupees. He is investing 5,000, sometimes 10,000 rupees without fear. Arjun, he's still waiting for the right time. The difference isn't money. The difference is transformation. Here's the hidden truth most people never realize. Starting small is not about growing money. It's about rewiring your brain. When you invest consistently, even tiny amounts, your identity begins to shift. You stop thinking like someone who spends money and start thinking like someone who allocates it. That's how top investors think. They don't ask, can I afford this? They ask, is this the best place for this money to go? That one shift changes everything. Money doesn't grow because of the amount you invest. It grows because of how stable your behavior becomes over time. Small investing works because it removes pressure. When the stakes are low, your reactions are real. You don't panic. You don't get overconfident. You simply observe. And that's where real investors are built. Not in big wins, but in small, controlled experiences. Think of it like learning to drive. You don't start on a busy highway at full speed. You begin in an empty space where mistakes are safe. Small investing is your financial training ground. It allows you to feel what loss actually feels like, to notice your urge to sell too early or hold too long, and to understand your emotional patterns. Most people don't fail because they lack knowledge. They fail because they've never trained their reactions. If losing 200 rupees makes you uncomfortable, losing 2 lakh will break your decision-making completely. Wealth doesn't amplify intelligence, it amplifies behavior. There's also another layer people overlook. When you start small, you become curious instead of greedy. You begin asking deeper questions. Why something went up? Why it fell? What you missed? That curiosity builds clarity, and clarity compounds faster than money ever will. The biggest returns in investing don't come from having more capital. They come from seeing patterns others miss. And that kind of vision only comes from experience, not theory. So the real way to start is simple but not obvious. Begin with an amount so small that it removes fear completely. Not because it's all you can afford, but because it allows you to learn without pressure. Then focus on something most people ignore, your decisions, not your returns. After every investment, ask yourself whether your choice was emotional or logical. Over time, you'll start noticing your own patterns. That self-awareness is far more valuable than any tip or strategy. As you become more stable in your behavior, slowly increase the amount you invest, not when you feel confident, but when your reactions become consistent, because confidence can be misleading, but behavior tells the truth. In the end, the biggest mindset shift is this: small money is not a limitation. It's a training ground. Investing is not about growing money first. It's about becoming the kind of person who knows how to handle money. And once you become that person, money has a way of growing around you, no matter how small you started.